Hey guys, it's been so long since I've made a video like this, so please bear with me. In this video, you're going to see me tackle pretty much everything I've been avoiding. You're going to see me tackle water and how it interacts with an object, elements and making things look wet, and colored bounce lighting. It's going to get sus around the middle-ish where I'm experimenting with the water effects and how it, looks on the skin. But please, I know you saw the final result. I got there, and I got there because I got some help from a very talented artist. You can find her on socials as Tiki Torchies. She's the cutest red panda VTuber, and she also helped me realize exactly how sus things got. So you can see things got better. Please buckle in, grab your pencil, grab your stylus, grab a snack, a drink. Make sure you're always drinking some water, stretch, and let's dive into this little piece. Here you can see, or you have been seeing, I always start off with a sketch around what I want, of course, the piece to look like. But I took a different route when it came to sketching this piece because I found myself getting away from the basics that I had learned. So I wanted to really touch on the shading, how it would look. Another reason why I did this was because I wanted to see how the texture from the sketch would translate into the final render, which I did keep and I did end up liking. Laying down the flat colors, another change that I did here was rather than doing line art, I fully went at it like it was a painting. And I think that's probably going to be where my the path my process goes towards, because I find myself having a lot more fun when I just throw in all of the flat colors after the sketch and I can just draw on top of it. It brings me back to those basic traditional art days where I literally had to layer on top of things to make sure something looked right and all that stuff. So I definitely feel as though my art is going to be reflecting this type of painterly style more so in the future as well. You saw me playing with the lips a lot. I was trying to do a cute little pouty lip, but it wasn't working out, so I just went with the regular opened mouth. Now you can see I am working on the eyes. Eyes are literally the easiest thing for me to work on, and they're also a lot of fun, even though it's the smallest portion of a piece probably in most cases. It's just the part that I have a lot of fun with, putting in all of the sparkles and all of the patterns and stuff like that. Lighting and bounce lighting for me has always been an issue, really understanding where a shadow ends and where it begins, where a shadow is hard and where it would be soft. But something I feel like clicked during this piece where I finally just kind of understood. Also, what helped is reviewing an actual reference, again going back to references, referring to a reference that is showing the kind of light that you want on your piece. So this, my piece, of course, is surrounded by water, so everything's essentially going to be blue, or bounce light's going to be blue, lighting's going to be blue. So that's essentially what I did. I looked up a reference with lighting coming from the top right corner, kind of, and then I just mimicked what I saw on that reference onto my piece here, and it worked out great. I think it turned out really beautiful. You can see I'm kind of tweaking things, working on the hair now. I bounce around a lot here because of that uncertainty with the lighting, but you can see it does work out. And earlier I said that the lighting was coming from the top right. I did make that mistake. It's coming from the top left, but I'm not going back and fixing it. So, yeah. The hair wasn't a huge issue for me. However, the difference I would like to see in my hair progress is more liveliness. So you can see the top of her head is very smooth, and even if her hair is wet, kind of like slicked down, I don't think it's possible kind of, I guess, but I don't think it's entirely possible for her hair to be that smooth on the top, on the crown of her head. So moving forward, I would like to put more detail into those parts of the pieces that I draw, making sure there's more liveliness up there, whether that be changing sizes of the hair pieces, or just making more gaps where there are larger pieces of hair underneath. Something I'll have to play with anyway. Now this is where we start getting to the fun parts, the good parts. Well, maybe not so good, but here you can see I'm playing with bounce lighting, trying to figure out how I can make it so that the face looks wet here. And like I said, this is where things start to get sus. Okay, I'm just going to speed through this because it's literally so bad. Okay, now that we got the cringe out of the way, these reference photos were sent to me by Tiki Torchies when I had asked her for some help, and I still just wasn't understanding. You can see here, it's not looking good. It's not looking right. It looked like okay, like passable at one point, but then I was like, no, I need to ask for additional help from Tiki, and she does allow artists who needs any help with their art to redeem a art critique on her Twitch while she is streaming. So I did that, and she was very helpful to tell me essentially everything that went wrong. And I was so glad because that's what I wanted. So she essentially said that there needs to be a division between where the water starts and where the head begins. So I put the white little watermarks around her hair to show which part is going into the water versus which part is outside of the water. And then Tiki said, when it comes to water on the skin, think of what the skin looks like after the water had already been touched onto the skin. So that's where we decided that the darker streak marks would look better, and then at the end of the streak marks you can add a little dollop of water, a little drop of water, and then I also added drops of water underneath the girl's chin just so we can have that continuation. And then I just magicked it up. I put some fireflies around everywhere, more lighting from the fireflies on the water, and yeah, I thought it looked fantastic. I hope y'all enjoyed this speed painting video. I'll see you next time. Bye!